Harry. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Charlie Puth, what's up? How are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, he got me.
That was funny.
Here's Tamara Dhia.
Before there was Harry's House and Fine Line and your self-titled debut album, there was Up All Night and Take Me Home and Made in the
Yes,
AM.
there was.
Do you think that there will ever be a day when you and the boys would share the stage together again?
Directioners, brace yourself. Harry Styles is ready for a One Direction reunion. He just told the Spout podcast it's not out of the question.
The thought of it is really nice. I'd love for there to be a time where it felt like something we all wanted to do.
What about your crush, Chris Evans? Because we see him playing the piano in his Instagram story. So is there any chance of a collaboration between the two of you?
I literally hit him up and was like, play piano on my album, and he just said, ha.
Dang, that would have been so cool.
Obviously, I have to ask you about Lizzo, and she asked you to play piano on her new album.
I'm not good enough to play piano on an album. I mean, I fooled around on a piano, but in no way would I be qualified enough to actually play on someone's album, let alone Lizzo's.
Demi Lovato is getting candid on the Spout podcast, where the pop star reveals they have adopted the pronouns she, her again.
You've mentioned before that you're non-binary and you go by the pronouns they, them.
I've actually adopted the pronouns of she, her again.
We're going to move on now to our GMA cover story. Demi Lovato is speaking about gender identity and why she's adopted she, her pronouns again.
So for me, I'm such a fluid person.
Lovato says this latest pronoun shift shows that she's ever evolving and willing to be vulnerable enough to share it.
Recently, I've been feeling more feminine, and so I've adopted she, her again. But I think what's important is like, nobody's perfect. It's just all about respect.
Adele is opening up about her confidant and supporter Drake.
And Adele echoed those sentiments, most recently appearing on the Spout podcast.
Do you two normally give each other advice or feedback before releasing music?
Not always before releasing. It was just, we definitely spoke a bit about it this time. One of the reasons I love being friends with him is because being able to have access to someone that really does know, a lot of what it's like, sort of, to be you. And yes, we definitely have confided in each other, but he's great. He's absolutely great.
Harry, I gotta say, it's hard for me to imagine a world where you feel like you weren't cool enough for someone that you were interested in. So are those just lyrics, or do you actually feel that way?
And yet we are all human. And no, I think it's, I think it's like, when you like someone and that kind of initial phase of am I doing things right?
How much of the story do I tell?
All of it.
So I met Harry basically on a jet. That's an interesting way to meet somebody for the first time. For people with social anxiety, not the ideal way, but Harry can make even the most socially anxious person feel very comfortable.
This is it. I chose this.
I love it. Very nice. Exactly what I imagined.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I need that clip.
And I'm excited to hear your new album.
You'll get to hear it. You'll be one of the first.